Now that we've tackled the problem of percent questions in the last video, we're ready to tackle the problem, actual percent problems. Now, percent problems tend to involve one of two things, either a percent increase, which is sometimes called a markup. One common place you see markup is with sales tax. When you purchase an item from someplace, usually you have to pay sales tax. And that's an example of a percent increase. The other one is percent decrease, which is sometimes referred to as discount. Sometimes a discount. Sometimes you go to a store and stuff will be on sale, so there'll be a discount. So we're going to take a look at some problems here involving these percent increase and percent decrease. So as an example, a $50 shirt is on sale for 35% off. We'd like to find the sale price of the shirt. That's the first thing we want to find out, is the sale price of the shirt. So what is the shirt's price going to be? Well, there's two ways to go about this problem. I'm going to show you first the standard way, and then I'm going to show you another way that's actually a little bit quicker, especially if you're actually out in the store and you just want to do a quick calculation on a calculator. So the first thing we can do is figure out what is 35% of 50. What is 35% of 50? So 35% of 50, that means we multiply 50 times 0.35. And when we do that, we get an answer of 1750, or just 17.5 if you want. But since we're thinking in terms of money, I wrote it as 50 cents. So that is my discount. My discount on this shirt is $17.50. So then what I can do is take my discount away from my sale price. Take the $17.50 away from 50. We perform that subtraction and we get $32.50, which would be my price for my shirt. That would be my price for my shirt. Now there's another way to think of this. So instead of thinking it as a two-step problem, we can actually think of it in terms of a one-step problem. So the first idea here is this. It's being discounted 35% off. So 35% off means that we end up paying 65%. So then rather than taking 35%, getting an answer, and then subtracting it from 50, we could just realize that we just pay 65%. So we pay 65% of 50. And so we just multiply 0.65 times 50 and we can get that same answer, 32.50, except this time we get the answer a whole lot quicker. So now we go to a second question here. And in that last problem that we did, a shirt was on sale for 35% off. We wanted to figure out the sale price. So we're able to do that two ways. We could figure out the discount first and then figure out the price. Here we want to use this idea of that we used here with this 35% off means we pay 65%. We want to use that idea as we approach this problem. The problem says after a 40% discount, a pair of jeans costs $54. We want to find the original price. So we know the new cost is $54, and that happened after a 40% discount. So what we realize here is that 40% off means we pay 60%. That's really important here. Really important here. So that $54 that we're paying for the jeans is 60% of the original price. And that's the key to letting us set up this problem. So 60%, $54 is 60% of the original price. So we write a percent equation. 54 equals 0.60 times n. And then we set about solving that problem. So here we can divide both sides by 0.6 and Turns out here, when you do 54 divided by 0.6, we get a nice whole answer here of $90. So the original price of the jeans was $90. After a 40% discount, we're down to $54, which is 60% of the original price. Okay, so it's a real important idea to use that concept here. That makes this problem a lot easier to do. Let's ask one last question about this situation of markup or of discount. We read here, a jacket is on sale for 40% off. You have a coupon that allows you to get an additional 25% off the sale price. What percent off will you get in total? An immediate instinct that a lot of people have here is to add 40 plus 25%. And if we were taking this 25% off the original price, that would be fine. But that's not how it works. We're taking 40% off, and then our coupon gives us an additional percent off the sale price. So it's discounted once and then discounted again. Now you could do this as two steps with discounts. You could figure out 40% off and then take that away from the total. But we actually don't even have a price for this jacket. We don't even know what the price of the jacket is. So here's how we're going to approach the problem. We realize that 40% off means we pay 60%. 25% off means we pay 75%. So instead of doing the discount and subtracting it, 40% off just means we pay 60%, so we're going to multiply by 0.6. 25% off means we're going to pay 75%, so we would multiply by 0.75. And so that's what we do here. Even though we don't have a price, we can multiply those two to figure out what overall percentage do we pay. What's 60% of 75%, in other words. And so we multiply, and when you do that, 0.6 times 0.75, we get 0.45. That means that we're paying 45% of the original price. And so if we pay 45% of the original price, that means that we're getting 55% off the original price. So it turns out 40% off followed by 25% off gives us a total of 55% off.